Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Speed Simpsons. I am here with a very special guest, if they would like to introduce themselves.
Hello. I'm Giga Croc.
Yeah, this is Giga Croc, and it's going to be Croc and Kitten on comms today for this one. We got Aventrall on 200 FPS. You can see their PB of 127, leaderboard position, and last PB date on screen on your left. And 60 FPS for Guff, our other contender in the upper Group C groups. You can also see their leaderboard position and their last PB date. Also, up on screen on your right. If both runners are ready, we can go ahead and swap the scenes, get right into this. Eventual loading up the save, as one does. I think Guff is already ready. So, I'll go ahead and give a countdown for both runners to start. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GL to both runners.
GLGL.
Oh, the sync. Oh,
This
it's
is
so good.
The Aventrall's timer hasn't. It's like minus 40, I guess.
It's like a real RTA timer. That's
Yeah. It's a nice 3-point turn for the bush strat.
Guff is this is gonna be an interesting race in terms of we have to basically just add those 40 seconds in our heads for Aventrall's timer. That shouldn't be too hard.
Forget about it. Yo, is this pace? Is this world record pace?
Guff on Guff is one of those tourney / event monsters, for those that don't know. He's zooming already. I will say also, I don't know if they care that they're not server muted or deafened. I respect it, you know? I'm assuming they'll go ahead and do that in the cutscene, but
yeah,
we'll see.
for sure.
Croc, I'm liking the profile pic.
Thank you. It doesn't show up on stream.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. We got the old one.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
But it's really tough, for sure.
I'm trying to think of any like crocodile-related puns, but I'm struggling. The title has been fixed. Confirmation from Resident Amber. I have been awake this whole time.
I thought you were taking a nap.
I took a very, very brief nap. But aside from that very brief nap, I guess that's all I need in life. Is just Kitten needs the 1 hour, 2 hour cat nap.
You can't
And
keep
Kitten
calling
is
yourself
fine.
this.
Why not? What do you mean? What's wrong?
Mute Kane put Nico on 100. That's right. Because I've got so much to say right now.
Go ahead and spit. Why you spitting?
I have very little to actually say.
Talk to me about about. Give me some crocodile facts.
No, I don't think I will.
Oh,
Crocodiles conserve about 90% of their energy, so like when there is food, they can like attack it 100% of the time. Because they are lazy as hell. They're so lazy. They're also not very accurate either. So like they save all this energy to get their food and then they miss half the time. Also, Barney just got run over as well. But that's got nothing to do with crocodiles. He's just kind of silly like that.
Goofy. Ah. The Plow King versus the traffic car.
Yeah, I mean, with
Who-
Guff being on 60, there's definitely going to be a difference in some of the small strats.
With Guff being a real American hero, there's gonna be some huge differences in terms of play style.
Nice ground
Aventrall
pound.
scared me for a second, but he did get that. I forget if it was this tournament or if I just saw this in someone's stream. They had one of the cars very low health. I'm pretty sure it was a one shot, but they got the thing where they ground pounded in sync of getting ran over, and they
Right.
just tumbled over. I believe that was Turney, and he was freaking out because he said he'd never seen it before. Which I
And
was
you'll probably never
surprised.
see it again.
No, it's very rare.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a sick jump for Guff. Aventrall in the cutscene.
Famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news,
Mouse timer. What do you mean? You're on pace.
surveillance throughout the town.
Pacer.
We go now to
Pacer.
City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is sealing
Turney
questions
says
from an
cheat.
angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms.
Yeah, can you find a way to skip the rest of this cutscene or something?
I think I speak for all Springfielders
I mean,
when I say, where is the sexy
let's say,
footage?
oh, there we go. We got the double deafened. They've had enough.
Marge,
They
that
said,
black van is
Kane, you are
blowing
not
on us.
kitten. I refuse.
Oh my god.
Sexy when you're paranoid.
How long has this kitten bit been going on for?
It's been at least a year at this point. I just don't bring it up often on comms, but the North Americans know. I don't think any of the Europeans know. Removing these cutscenes because they are problematic. That's like one of the more lesser problematic things in this game, but anyway. Aventrall missing the wasp. Another promotes taking pills. Where is the sexy footage? See, Guff gets that wasp. Guff knows the secrets. Aventrall missed that wasp. Amber, no. Not the cup. And we have confirmation in the chat room that Croc's PC has indeed crashed. Will they be able to make it back in time? Or is this more of a technical issue that requires a professional problem solver? Well, stay tuned on that one. Towson already afraid of Kitten, saying, please don't leave me alone. Saying, you've got to be kidding me, right, meow. Power on any percent. I have heard many storms happening over yonder. I think in one of Sid's streams very recently, you could hear like very, very loud thunder in the background. Did somebody say alcohol? Oh no. All these runners, they be drinking.
I made it. Hello.
And Croc is back. Let's go.
Yeah, one of my drivers like seems to crash my PC every so often if I have Spotify running in the background. I haven't got to the bottom cause of it, but I didn't close Spotify before this, and it just really doesn't like Spotify video being open at the same
Spotify
time.
video.
Like
Nice.
Spotify and video, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All I want is to listen to my tunes and watch Twitch in peace.
I had a similar issue in a race recently where I had so I had Spotify up, but I didn't have it playing, and I have no music in my game because I usually listen to Spotify, but I
Yeah.
had to sit there for like 13 minutes or however long it takes to the cutscene. For me, it's probably 13 minutes. It's probably a lot less for these guys, but it was very unnerving for me. I just hear Homer saying random lines. Like, I wanted a peanut.
Some of the voice lines in this game are so
So
bad.
Monka S. Also bad.
Like, they were in the writer room and they were like, yeah, this is fire, and it's like the most mid voice line you've ever heard.
Give me some examples.
Anything that Lisa says.
That's so messed up. You don't like Freedom Fish? That's a
Except,
classic.
like, whatever that clown college line is. That, like, clown school, whatever the hell. I forget. I don't play this game.
Not anymore. It was one of the new runners, Pantufled. He got 3 of the same lines in a row, and he flipped out over it.
It's giving
I
DJ
think-
Khaled. Have you ever seen that video of him where, for about a minute and a half, the only thing he says is like, "Bring out the ocean, bring out the whole damn ocean,
What the
bring it out,
heck?
bring out the ocean."
What's the context of this?
I think he was getting like lobster or
What the heck?
crab or something. He was getting like a seafood platter, but all he could say was like, "Bring out the ocean, bring out the whole ocean."
Bro got stun locked IRL.
Yeah. Seafood softlock. You know how it is.
I've been there. I hope those are recyclable. Yeah, Lisa said that line like 3 times. And the second time, he laughed. The third time, he was like, really?
Crash out. She just really cares about the planet.
It's true.
I hope these are recyclable, I say as I blow up my 3rd limousine.
Might go ping him in memes and ask him, are those recyclable? Perhaps. I don't have my keyboard with me right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Voice
too
to text
lazy.
it.
Yeah, voice to text.
Can we get voice to
Pantu-
text for the next hour and a half for your messages?
Oh gosh. I like the voice to text AIs. They sound so goofy sometimes. I won't lie.
The like TikTok one with like Minecraft parkour in the background, where it's like
Yeah.
I 21F and my husband 37 male. It's like okay.
The one that sounds like Siri is also a classic.
For sure. For sure.
What's your favorite sports car?
Probably Lightning McQueen. But Thanos car
Oh.
takes a second.
Yeah, ka-chow. Am I right, gamers?
So true.
That's a game that I refuse to speedrun.
You're not picking up cars anytime soon. Also, that push didn't go too well for Aventrall.
No, not at all. Oh no, Guff.
Yeah, Guff's having
Guff,
even worse.
please.
Taxi time. Oh my god!
What?
Aventrall-
He's one shot?
Oh my god!
At least he gets the wrench.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Yeah, no, I don't have it in my tiny little kitten heart to run that game. I would only run it if Zlebo wanted me to run, and he would coach me in VCs. But
Okay.
that's the only reason.
Are we not gearing up for like the Cars esports tournament or anything like that?
Oh, I'm definitely not. I don't want to break hearts. Is my problem. Because what if I
Right.
get really good, and then Zlebo's
Well,
my
yeah.
arch rival? I wouldn't want that to happen.
Or a max too close to the sun or whatever.
Yeah, it's usually the other way around, where it's rivals to lovers arc. I don't want the opposite. That poor stop sign.
Surprised Guff didn't take the sports car that spawned, but I mean it's no big deal.
Yeah, Guff doesn't need it.
Guff's built different.
It's true. I briefly mentioned this before, but Guff, he is kind of a monster at events. That's like the one time a year.
Oh hell
He
yeah, free
decides to
car
wake up.
bomb for Aventrall. Like, didn't even do anything.
What the heck? I didn't know the coins could spawn from that.
I mean, I guess.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I know it can have a husk there, but
Yeah, I mean it exploded like just before the mission pop up, so don't
that's so funny.
yeah.
I wonder what causes that.
Just pure rage.
Slammed the desk, and off of that, the game picked up those waves.
Yeah.
The anger in a ventral soul.
No free 10 coin husk. But like Guff doesn't
Yeah.
need it. Like, he's built it.
Yeah, Guff built diff. The game was throwing a bone to Aventrall. Saying, you got that
Excuse
dog
me?
in you?
excusing everything that Guff does for the next hour and 10 minutes by saying, yeah, he's just built different.
He really is, though. I remember on the team relay race that we had not too long ago. I guess it was a long time ago now. But Guff was the only person on my team who PB'd. As you know, Guff does.
Yeah.
You were a part of that.
I was, yeah. It's the one time I've picked up the game since 2022.
And Team Axie, unfortunately. I forget if Team Axie had any PBs. I think they had some.
I genuinely don't remember.
I can find out right now. I got sources.
You got that mayo chip.
Let's see. Oh yeah, 2 people. It was Bean of Universe and whoever had game.
Just up 2-5. Like partially.
Oh no.
Hope you can escape properly here. Built different.
Just built different. Yeah, Amber was set to not go Hundo. I will say CTD's Hundo time kind of went crazy from what I remember.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. A lot of it was a blur. I was just happy to be there.
That's like me every day. I'm just happy to be here.
Got RuPauled into doing in Hundo. Yeah, for the Maxi challenge, you're doing Simpsons Hundo. And one fashion runway, of course. The theme is sexy paranoia.
Yeah, Team Tone Dog. They 4 PBs, which is more than Axie and me's team combined.
Crazy
Anyway.
work.
It do be crazy work. I think Meebok was on that team.
I don't even recall signing up for it. I just remember getting a DM from Axie being like, will you? And I was like, sure.
Amber, I'm working on a very special project related to that. It's not that special, actually, since everyone knows, I guess. But you get the idea.
Is the project practicing 1-2 over and over again? Because that's the mission you've pulled.
No, is you sound like you're projecting a little.
I have no idea what I've pulled. I'm terrified. Like, no, am I like going to be something like FMJ?
I don't know if LP3 wants me to say this live. I will say he has considered me for a backup if anyone misses 7-3. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. Have you seen the Smash Ultimate roster reveal trailer?
No. I heard it was happening, and I kind of went, oh, okay, and then found, like, I don't know, something else atrocious online to look at.
Fair enough.
When's Plow King getting added to the Smash Ultimate roster? Not Homer, Plow King specifically.
Just Plowkey. The GL.
So with the plus 40-ish, that's like a 24-minute timeout of part 1 for Aventrall. Too bad. For anyone who has tuned in slightly later, Aventrall's timer was set to like a more like RTA style. Like it didn't start on the proper thing, so I mean that was a plus explanation.
Aventrall used to be a speedrunner. Yeah, he swapped over to BioShock after grinding the game for 2 weeks and just stopped.
Explain in pop terms, Gracie Abrams tanked.
Aww.
Cool fact.
Dr. Free.
So 25:17, so about a minute 15, a minute 20 behind, which considering the frame difference is really not that bad at all.
No, not at all.
I mean, no one's made any major mistakes so far. I mean, there was that kind of bush strat that didn't quite work for Aventrall, but like nothing major has happened. Only other person in the community who's terminally into pop culture. It's Chronic. Pop base has got nothing on this.
Does Korean pop culture count? Because boy, do I have the runner for you.
Sorry. So embarrassing to tell people you're a K-pop stan.
It's okay. Blue Badge.
But like you should normalize that in embarrassment because like you know, you get it.
Blue Badge is a huge Twice stan.
Oh no way! Okay, finally.
Yeah.
An oomphy.
If I don't know why you'd be in his stream, but if
right now to go and ask Blue Badge who their bias is.
Yeah, he also speaks Chinese fluently. I don't think Nico knows like the backstory, but there's this this new runner. So I think it was me who asked him, how many languages do you know? And he goes, I just know English. And then one of his friends in the background says, Konnichiwa. And then he goes, see, he speaks fluent Chinese.
Oh.
And bro was not even capping. He's just that kind of guy.
Blue Badge is the one who got the 130 inbound, right?
Yeah, he's the kind of guy where if you tell him something, he'll forget about it like a few hours later.
Okay, okay.
Just a very cheerable person. To Daft Punk count.
Daft Punk count as French pop. I'll allow it.
I guess you would classify it as jazz pop. I like Zaz a lot.
I went through a phase where the only song I listened to for about a week was Around the World by Daft Punk.
Around the world,
around
the world. It's a very catchy song because it's literally just the same lyric over and over again.
I know, it's great for learning English.
Yeah. It's great for learning 3 English words.
Gun to your head, you've got to sing one song in English. What do you pick?
That's oh man, I don't know. Guff a nice strat here. Aventrall gets the first sedan. Do I have to sing it like every time?
Sure.
I'm thinking of like Queen songs, but I'm like, no. How about like the intro to like what's that one Green Day song? Good
They've
Riddance.
got 250, so you may need to be more specific. That's another husk for Aventrall.
Yeah, bro's getting all the coins. Guff
The
as
broke
well, though.
coin grinding versus the absolute woke car bomb.
Calling a car bomb woke is crazy.
Can't blow up cars in this game anymore because of smoke.
Especially when Turney's watching. I don't know if you heard what Turney's original draw card was supposed to be. I cannot repeat it on stream.
Oh no, I have not.
He's Irish, that's the only hint you're getting.
Oh, perfect, yep.
Listen, there's been so much controversy this ASM tourney. I'm just adding fuel to the fire.
Guff gonna get it, okay? Slight hiccup. Because of a traffic
no.
car. He should be fine, he'll catch it up. He's built different.
He's built different. It's true.
Yeah, there he goes. It's all good.
Wait, Amber, were you told that Gwen did something similar? I thought you were referencing Turney because Turney told me. And I assumed you heard. Yes, they did.
It's a nice second car there. Got Freedom Fish coming up and all that.
Hey, no way. Amber, can I get some deets on this in the DMs? We'll keep it off air, but
I have seen it and I can't confirm. I didn't know if that was like... I was sat here thinking like, I'm pretty sure I know the card, but like I didn't want to assume. Literally 1946.
oh my god. Do I have permission to send this to Turney? If he hasn't seen it yet. Go for okay. That's a wild draw card. That's worse than Turney's idea.
Can we get both on the screen? Just
Can we not get both on the screen?
I know there's runs and such going on, but this is important.
That's crazy. You had it as a fleshed out concept though. I could make a mock-up creation of what Turney did.
Can we do awards for like best draw card, most controversial draw card for next time?
Oh yeah, I've been touting this out. I think we should do like what's it called? What's that one Mario game where it's a board game?
Mario Party.
Yeah, we should do like a Mario Party style event where
Someone
runners
can
have a
steal
bunch
somebody else's PB. I mean,
Oh my gosh, that would be awful.
finally, sub 130. Here I come.
I'm taking Homer Steele's PB.
Oh,
People
no boat jump. No boat jump today, Queen.
no boat jump, and it's the one meme of the 5-head. Yeah, we should just have a bunch of random stars and like give out like minus 30 seconds for each one. But we don't tell them what they are beforehand.
At the end, they get like a special, like those awards that you get where you the extra stars, where it's like some of them are like really saying like, I don't know, most car bombs or like most bursts, and then other ones are like coolest 360 spin in the Canyonero or
Just really random ones, yeah.
yeah. 34.58. Gonna say it might be sub 35. I wasn't too sure.
That
Ooh.
is not looking good.
Yeah. Oh!
What the? Oh, okay.
Don't you hate it when your car just phases through the floor at like a 90-degree turned angle?
It's the worst, to be honest.
It happens to me every Tuesday morning.
Every Tuesday. I'm so sorry.
I joined a VC recently, and everyone decided to turn British for 20 seconds. It was interesting. They shouldn't ever do that again.
I only do it to troll.
See, I'm only actually British for the bit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What are you on about? Sorry, we got caught yapping.
For the cultural impact. That's true. That's true. One of my colleagues at my job for 18 months thought I was a gay Korean man.
What the? That is crazy.
Like, argued with a bunch of new starters until blue in the face that was the absolute truth.
That's... I don't even know.
Actually crazy work.
That is absolutely crazy work. You're right. The British farmer demographic.
That's true, yeah.
Fun fact about Aventrall. He's never had a Tesco meal deal.
That's
He
okay.
says- no, it's not. He says it's for the poors.
I mean,
I
like,
think
that's me, but I also don't indulge in a meal deal very often. I'm too poor, in fact.
Ah, I see.
I only
don't
get
know.
a 6 pence a day. I don't even know what that is in real money. Hold on.
In real money. 6 pennies? 4 cents? I don't know.
An unworn sixpence dated prior to 1920 could be about £1 and 7 pence. Or $1.51. That doesn't sound right.
Wow, $1.51. I'm genuinely like, I'm thinking of things you could get for like $1.51 in California that aren't at like a dollar store. Maybe a gumball from a gumball machine. Get a few of those. Kid's name Costco.
Could I get 5 big booms for $1.51?
Boom! 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 Shout out to Manpick King also. I realized on the race I calmed earlier, he said GG in chat like 20 minutes after it went offline. What a respectful lad.
Tesco could never create the Tesco, guys. That's true, but like Marks and Spencer's has Percy Pig, and I think that's as close as we're getting.
Percy Pig, why is that sound familiar? Is that the birthday cake thing?
Oh,
I've
that's
seen the
Colin the
birthday cake.
Caterpillar.
Oh, okay.
But
My-
like, Percy Pigs are like sweets. They're tasty.
Oh, this is the second time I've seen this like failed kick.
I was
at a
just
vend.
thinking like, what was going on with that vend? But
No, it happens sometimes if you're too close to your car, I think. I've had it happen to me on Cletus Box before.
see, I don't play the game, so I don't find these things out.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb
Do it
things.
while
I
you're
know.
ahead.
Yeah. It's like the Tetris bot's approach to win. You can never lose if you just pause the game indefinitely.
Yeah, I'm actually frame buffing. We'll get there eventually. I'm washed. I mean, yeah, actually, I have showered. So,
Nico's not a real gamer. I'm afraid to break it to you.
yeah.
Don't talk
For what?
about like Piku Niku or anything though.
I mean, I don't think you guys understand the concept. I can shower and still be stinky. That's just what it's like to be British. It's a constant smell of like Stella Artois, and like the worst cigarettes you've ever had. I don't smoke or drink beer, so I don't know where this smell's coming from other than just like genetic.
Maybe it's like an environmental smell. Also, Guff missed the jump here. This is tragic for the North American believers.
Stinky is a state of mind. I am stinky.
You have become Stink, the destroyer of scent.
That's true. I am not fighting the stinky allegations. I'm a student gamer who works in tech. It doesn't get much stinkier than this. Like
P.U.
you. CX employee. True. Yeah. I've got this PlayStation game for £1.50. By the way, I've also pooped my pants. Forehead, give me that shiny on sound map. For me, as a treat.
Okay, Nico. Looking up whatever you just said. That's my impression of the bot. Sounds fantastic.
So we've got Guff just starting wolves. And Aventrall coming towards the end of it.
Guff is tough.
That's true. Tuff.
That's gonna be my new saying for Guff.
It's so, oh wow, okay. Whatever's going on the left side of the screen right now. Not escaping this car. Oh my days. What?
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Good lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis.
Okay. Roll credits. Do you think there's like Superintendent Chalmers and Principal Skinner fanfics?
You don't even have to ask me twice. I already know there is. And I'm about to find it right now.
Principal Skinner, Superintendent Chalmers, AO3. Let's have a look.
What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi.
No works! We gotta change that.
It's me with a banjo. No, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one. So I.
Actually asking
Something to do with the crap circle?
a very real question.
Time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long
Which one of us is the numpty?
sepia tone.
Yeah, true. Actually didn't
Apparently-
specify.
There's not a single work under the Gary Chalmers and Seymour Skinner's tag. However, they do have a wiki page on Shipping Wiki. And their ship name is Charmskin.
I think it was in the Quickie Mart.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing post-race.
Maybe that will jog
Oh,
Guff's
you're
memory.
gonna get at it.
I'm not writing no thesis. I've got 100k words to put into some Charmskin story.
Is that their couple name?
Apparently, yeah.
Nice.
I'm not even joking.
I didn't see what happened with Aventrall. The main
Um,
menu warped after they warped to the mission, I guess. I didn't know that was a strat. Guff is very tilted right now.
Don't give up. You've got this.
You know who isn't giving up either? Kane, California, on the Cola Wars, going to be restarting the mission as Aventrall
go.
gets into police march. Outside of the Simpsons household, he goes running to the treehouse, gets the treehouse cola, going to the tree, gets the tree cola. Will be kicking the boxes as well as the wasp over here to pick up all of these lovely coins. They're very shiny indeed. Going to go to the bush trap bush to get that cola, over to the playground to get this cola, the seesaw cola coming right up for CC. Over here at the tree branch to get the tree branch cola, running over here to get this cola. We'll drop down, we'll run across this road, across this radioactive truck to get the stop sign cola, goes to the Quickie Mart to get the Quickie Mart sign cola, on the Duff Truck boxes to get the Duff Truck box cola. Going to be jumping on top of the Duff Truck to get this cola, over up on the Quickie Mart roof to get all of these colas as well. We'll kick the wasp for good measure, as well as collecting all the coins. Goes to the vent shaft to get that cola. We'll be jumping to the gasoline station to get these colas over here, kicking the box as well as the wasp, collecting all of these wonderful coins. Gets the 20th cola. Will he go for it? No, he does not go Mr. Plowjacket, but gets the Lard Lad Crotch Cola. this cola over here, drops down to get the 24th cola, the dumpster half-wall cola, to the Krusty Burger he goes, onto the fire truck cola, to the parking lot cola, the half-wall dumpster tree cola, and the 30th out of 30 cola for Aventrall.
Thank you very much.
No problem. And Amber has sent me an angry Amber DM. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Charm skin. Oh god.
Oh my god.
What is this?
I've just received a link.
He's loyal and resourceful. And
Lord,
oh
I
god,
can't
help me.
these.
What is this last part of the link?
That's what I'm saying.
I cannot repeat this on Speed Simpsons.
I can't. The description is one day, Chalmers, spelling mistake, heads over to Skinner's house for an unforgettable luncheon. What wacky hijinks will ensue? Find out!
Apparently you're getting your healthcare rights revoked.
That implies that the NHS is doing their job anyway.
Ooh.
I'm about to see like a +1 notification on Discord from Axie.
Just minor injuries, though. Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. You can kick me off of comms and kick me out the Discord, but you can't kick me out of the hospital when I come with several burn wounds.
Aventrall can still lose this if he gets a bad frame maxing in Apu. Yeah, that is true. That's been a new problem for a lot of these runners going on. The frame maxing. Yeah, in Apu, it's been terrible. Are you familiar with this new thing that's going on?
No.
So basically in Apu, okay, you know armored truck is usually like kind of a slog if you miss the main strat.
Yeah.
They've been frame maxing, so they've been like pausing each individual frame to get the perfect setup. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'll see if I can try to find a video while we're heading into Apu, but it has changed the armored truck route, and it's been fantastic to see. But also, yeah, don't sleep on Guff's late game.
I could never sleep on Guff.
Out of context, that sounds so funny.
Do sleep on Aventrall's late game. I will not be sleeping on any Shah members. Mostly because I don't think any of them would be as comfortable as an average pillow. I also
You take that back.
would be
This
a bit
level-
too close to comfort.
I'll sleep on Zlebo anytime he lets me. That's about the only runner, though. Nobody ping me. There was that one year Neonic said Happy Valentine's to me, and I just like responded with like a cry laugh emoji.
And then what? And then what happened?
Oh, I became coach, you know. The 119 pace happened, failed to eat, and just it hasn't been the same since.
What failed eat does to a man?
On a 119 pacer, I don't blame him. Aqua says you're lost. All the Valentine's Day thing? What do you mean? Listen, I sent a cute video to Zlebo. Also, this 5-1. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a little tight. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Still very tight. There's some Skinner Super Nintendo Chalmers jokes to be made, I'm sure.
I'll be sending a link to all Sharkord members, and there will be a test on this. It's not a fail, apparently not. Like, that was close.
This is Guff's chance to show why he's the better runner. Do not lose to an Asda employee. Go, Guff. Guff repping the Walmart swag. Tom's bias? Ain't no way.
I mean, at least Asda runners are allowed to play the game. If you worked for co-op, I wouldn't even let you enter the tourney. I'm not a mod, I'd just use third-party powers.
I'm interested in a lot of the upcoming matchups.
I agree. Yeah, co-op's kind of hell, except like the sushi that they have for their meal deals isn't actually that bad. I used to work next to a co-op, so can vouch. But everything else about co-op sucks.
Holy. I just heard a plane very close to the ground.
Coming to say hi.
Amber. There was a copy pasta I put in Falco's chat like a long time ago about them. Something about a $5 for a chicken and ham sandwich.
$5, damn, inflation's getting to us.
What's the what's that one like chocolate that tells the inflation in the UK?
Oh, what, Freddo?
Yeah, Freddo. What's
People forget that these things are free if you just put them in your pocket and walk fast enough.
I don't think the people working at the store would care very much about a Freddo, but this is a scuffed baby van. Is this work?
Apparently.
Is this the work?
Is this work?
It does not do the work. Of course. 6 strat. Flip club cards. Says the chat.
Be interesting to see how much Guff can gain back with a good baby van in comparison to what just happened.
Well, I don't think Guff's gonna be having a good baby van from the looks of it.
I don't know. This is like
It's
not
about
as
the same.
bad as I was expecting. Oh, okay.
Well,
I too love it when my car just like slides to the left. Take it back now, yo.
2 hops this time.
Right wheel, let's stomp.
Left wheel, left stomp. Everybody
Hands on
clap
the
your
wheel,
hands.
hands on the wheel.
I better see claps in the chat or you're getting timed out. Jar of Nutella sold for a $5. Time me out, Kane. Amber, I could never. How could I time out the founder of frame maxing? Making my life in Apu just 10 times easier, to be honest. Momo with the Monka S. Clap. We take those. Oh my gosh. Aventrall 6 strat?
That was a slide and a half as well. And yet... Oh!
That is so troll.
That is... Yeah.
That is so troll. I can tell by the way he's driving, he's tilted.
Literally
Classic.
cooked a 5-star Michelin meal, and then like a seagull has just come and destroyed it or something.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Well, it's got game crash without hit and run. It's true, yeah. Built different, but like worse. Built incorrect. Yeah, Guff is making really good pace. Genuinely a really good race so far. Day in the life of a true shark geezer. Have a nice 5-star meal with the wife. Get hit and run. Quick bolt it from the roses.
I'm assuming a quick bolt it from the rock. Can I guess what this is in like
Yes.
American terms?
Please do.
Does this mean he finna about to go nutty on the 13?
Finnabouter? Fixing
Yeah.
to about to?
Yeah.
So I have a couple of questions about English.
Yeah, this is my Californian showing.
What do you think Roses means?
The police.
Yeah.
Yeah, the popo, the 13, the...
Finn about to go nutty from the Roses. So you can apply for citizenship now, if you want.
Let's go. Why are they called the Rossers?
Cause Ros the matter with you. I don't know. I've never...
Why not, like, the Rizzlers or whatever?
Finn about to go nutty from the Rizzlers.
Can we get 5 big booms for this commentary? Hello, Snowy Moon Man. Yeah, it's
Yo,
us on comms.
Thanks, Tims.
W Tims. W John with the 5 big booms.
Things get a little bit silly between the kitten and the croc.
The kitten and the croc, yeah. That's the duo name.
You leave Biff and Chip alone.
What is a Chiff Biff a Kipper book? I don't know what this means.
They're like characters.
Isn't Kipper like that's like deep fried fish, right?
Kipper's a dog. And he's got a slipper. That's Kipper. But yes, you are right. Kipper's also a fish.
I only know that because I did like a UK food tier list, and that made it in like the high tier.
What else made it in the high tier?
Fish and chips. I have the list pulled up. Maybe I'll throw it in mute chat. Oh, we're about to get into frame maxing pretty soon, though.
Yeah,
gonna have to-
frame maxing should take priority over what mid food is less mid than other mid food.
Yeah, this newly found strat has been... I don't even want to say it saves time, because obviously it'll bleed time from the pausing, but... it about averages the time out when you consider the fact that if you don't get the escape, it's basically worth it.
Yeah.
Especially on 200 FPS, where he can get stuck often. Let's see the frame maxing in action. There it is. Beautiful. Lovely stuff for Aventrall. Oh, but did he frame max correctly? Or is he gonna adjust this?
That was a little bit scuffed on Guff's part.
Yeah, that was very scuffed. Unfortunately, I think at lower FPSs, frame maxing is not quite as doable. So I don't think Guff even went for it.
Gonna have to rely on backups. Which, I mean, like, he's not out of the running. You know, there's some freaky stuff that can be done at this ramp.
Yeah. I really hope we can use this strat for, like, other missions, but I'm struggling to think of other ones where it would be as useful as this.
Do you think you could get frame maxing into every single mission?
No shot.
Frame maxing?
I feel like it'd only be helpful on, like, destruction missions. But then, like...
You don't
it's
think
just
it'd be
like-
useful on petty theft?
No, not frame maxing. No. Where would
Blowing
you
up
use
the
it?
fire truck so we can get the inhaler quicker.
Blow up the fire truck.
Yeah, Guff needs to go get that wrench for sure.
A tilting run for Guff, for sure. I'm sure he's not very happy with this. Boom.
Boom.
Wow.
Boom.
Aventrall gets curated.
Boom. Boom. That's 5 big boom.
Yeah, Aventrall's coins, I now realize, been pretty solid with all the card pops he's been getting. Got a lot pretty early game.
Coins don't mean anything, so I actually do SHA crypto in my runs. I buy
Should
the
do-
Globex with Evergreen Terrace coin.
What a random... Is that just the tree?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is he one shot? I couldn't tell.
I think.
He's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He wouldn't reset if he wasn't. Aventrall should break the coin room. And Guff struggling on this curator as well. Oh no.
Should be able to get some decent damage in the tunnel at the top. Yes,
Yeah, there you
sir.
go. That's what you.
I don't know if he'll be happy with that, but
No, I don't think Guff will be. He's the sort of runner where if he doesn't get the main strat, he does tilt quite a bit.
yeah.
Even though on comms, he's usually very chill. Yeah, Guff already in chat says help.
We're gonna get a coin grind or a break. Oh, coin grind, let's go.
I've been trolled by Aqua.
Okay,
I
any
just trust
then.
Aqua. Nice. Wait, I trolled myself. I just read it wrong. How does Aventrall have so bad coins? What happened?
So that bounce didn't work. Although, would that bounce have even got like the max coins? I genuinely don't know with like not restarting the mission or anything like that. I don't know how this stuff works. I kind of just turn up and talk about nothing. Peggle shout out, let's go. Hi MPK. Yes, there's a new case cooking video that everyone should definitely check out. She's disrespecting Scotland this time.
Butchering Scottish food. Deep fried everything.
Fried shortbread. Mm-mm.
Bored.
They don't need Cave's help.
Ain't no way.
Not too much on MPK.
In Minecraft. In
Minecraft.
Listen, MPK's a real one. Bro stuck around like 20 minutes after a race went offline to just type GG.
Can we get a version of Shah where every time you finish a Shah mission, you then have to play a Peggle mission?
CTD did something very similar. I don't know if you were there for that.
I'm not, but we should make it like a leaderboard thing.
That would be pretty sick. Yeah, CTD did that.
Like
He
that's
ran them-
aura.
It is aura. CTD has that ultimate Grand Supreme aura. It's true. Bort. WCTD. Char cooking mama? I agree.
I've never once cooked in this game, so I wouldn't know what that's like.
Aww.
I'm getting a 5-point turn from Guff. Fantastic.
Level 1 Peggle L7. Gordon Ramsay. I have not memorized the Peggle pixels. I'm sorry to say. Got some base comms today. We got the Croc back. We got Vertic. Who else am I gonna be able to get on columns? Stay tuned. Yeah, rip Vertic comms.
Yeah, Vertic was cool. Sometimes it's like I can still see, I can hear his voice, you know?
I feel like I think like 20% of the run we just talked about like public
Oh.
transport.
I get it. Big fan of the tube.
He's not a big fan of
This
trains.
is not the most smooth duff truck.
No, it's not.
It's a little
It
bit,
backed it up.
yeah. Yeah, when I mask, when I go outside, whenever I get on a train, I shake my head just so people know that I'm like disagreeing with trains. And that way they don't get scared of me.
Were you the one that told me about like that Thomas the Tank engine set that was like really expensive that got stolen?
No, I don't think so.
I have this core memory and I can't remember who in the Char
Ooh.
community told me about this.
Early hit on Skinner didn't do as much damage as I was expecting. Ooh. FMJ moment.
This is an FMJ moment.
This might be a good chance for Guff to try and catch up with a smoother smoother duff truck, and then like a good FMJ. No wasp
Set
though.
to kill. I've been trying to figure out what pops out of these laser gun stands. And I can't.
Several tungsten cubes.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm,
I don't think Aventrall can carry that kind of weight. Is it a laser gun? That's what I would think. I would assume so. It's just so hard to tell because you go so quick. And Guff is getting a very nice Skinner here.
Yeah, for sure.
Ramming it from the back like he was Chalmers. I mean, what?
There's some implications there.
You're the one that sent me that link with the last part that I cannot repeat.
I was sent it first. I didn't find that.
Oh. Oh no. The amount of questionable things I've said on comms this tournament is just skyrocketing.
Do you think next year you're going to get banned?
There's a real possibility. At this rate, you never know. I've been reaching out to people that don't even run this game, but that are just in the server, asking them if they want to do comms with me, and I don't even know them. It's great.
Rejection therapy's #1 op.
Get Panaha on the mic. I asked Panaha actually. He said no because he doesn't really know much about the game, and I don't think he's interested. I might ask Richa though. Rich is based. I don't know what other Peggle runners I'd ask. Did somebody say Peggle? Yeah. I fancy a bit of Peggle. Or whatever that lady said on the show. Get AI to do comms. We are not
No,
having
actually-
AI.
They said Al, like Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Yeah. Guff's coins are suffering a bit. I did think they looked a bit low, but I can't comment on coins because numbers aren't really real. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine, right?
I hope so. It's gonna get Beach Box here. He could go for all of the coins in Homer too, but it'll
Yeah,
just be
like-
slow. When am I gonna run Peggle again? Oh no. One day. I've been thinking about it actually.
This is actually just like a PSA for Peggle.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. There's no shot in the background. Sick emote. Yeah, there's no shot. That's crazy. This isn't 3-3. True. We'll see how Aventrall's long black probes goes.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on the coins. I want to see how Guff recovers this because I don't think Krusty's enough, is it? Like, it's close, but no. Oh. My lord.
Is he gonna go for Flanders? Did he get neighbors already?
I don't think so.
Alright, he should be good then.
Oh.
Oh,
just
he
didn't get-
did. Okay.
Why
Oh,
is this
no,
one,
this-
like, a little, like, redacted? Like,
Oh.
Neighbors Wasp in level 7 is actually my number 2 op.
7-2 yeet. Yippee!
Okay,
that
okay,
work?
okay.
No. No. Yeah, who's the first op?
I can't answer that without a solicitor present.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, that E was pretty low. For a second, I thought he was gonna void, but McChicken.
Yeah, my biggest op is McChicken 444 from Soundmap. If you're watching this, go to hell. I hate you. Turning this into a podcast, McChicken 444 kept me 3.5 hours into overtime on an auction for fake music, and they are my op.
What the heck?
Did I win? Yeah, because I'm cool like that.
Thermal ain't no way. You want to know a good bit to troll some of your friends?
Troll some of
Take
my what?
something. Some of your oh, do you not have friends? I'm so
I-
sorry. One time, Thermal just casually mentioned his Wendy's order, and so I memorized it. And then, like, a couple months later, I went in his chat and said, "Just got my usual Wendy's order," and then listed off what his is. And he's like, "Wow, okay, that's really interesting. That's my order too." I do be a long-term, what's the word I'm looking for? Jokester, I guess. Prankster.
Jester.
Jester. That's a good one.
If you don't
will
like the
take the
clowns,
bit.
then don't come to the circus.
Exactly. It's a great order. Thank you. I should do that with more people, where I just memorize their Wendy's orders.
I'm gonna make you throw up when I like start ordering 6,000 calories in one sitting.
Oh no.
I'll play the long game. I'll put on 50 pounds by eating like the most ludicrous combination of food at Wingstop you will never be able to conquer. Body weight of like hot curry and sweet chili with a bit of habanero in there.
Yummy.
Insane metabolism, no. Weight gain. That's okay though. I will get fat for the long-term bit.
Jacket potatoes. Interesting. Oh no, what is that comment? I'm not repeating that one. Ruining your physical health for the bit is something you can get behind.
Exactly. Also, happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride. You should, well, I guess you don't run this game. But if you were to run this game, you should run the Pride mod.
Yeah, there's already a
choose-
mod in your name.
Cheesy noodles and ramen.
Yeah, we watched a video last night where someone... I couldn't even tell you how much cheese they tried to cook those noodles in, but it was a lot.
Maybe they just really like dairy.
Like, for real, like a lactose intolerance ender. It was a lot.
It's very
A
colorful.
few Pride mods here. So true.
That mod was made by Gwen. Gwen has said that she would be down to make the mod have like a select a character screen where you just pick whatever pride flag you want, but
I thought you were going to say a sequel, and I was like, finally, Pride 2.
Pride 2. No, that mod is actually horrible to run. Shout out to Archie, who's the current gay percent champion. Lesbian t-shirt. Premium version of Pride. What is Archie's time? It was just... I think it was barely sub 2. It was like maybe 150. I don't remember. I'll look it up right now. Mod's horrible though. It's so hard to run. Is Aventrall looking to finish this, and Guff
Bridge clip
lining
time.
up for bridge clip.
No.
Oh no! Please, Guff,
Again.
another one.
No.
Oh no, Guff. Guff, please.
Oh no, mass. Okay.
Oh no.
Damn.
Are you kidding me? Gotta get it pretty soon.
4th frame's the charm. Oh, jeez. Oh, Guff, no.
Someone needs to figure out how to frame max to get bridge clip consistent. Again, it's harder on lower FPS. It'll be easier on higher, but still, I think we can frame max. And eventual finishing out the run.
GG.
I guess Team Crisps wins this one.
Team Walkers versus Team Lays.
I know whose team I'm on. It's Chips. I agree. But for today, we'll take the L. Just for today, though.
Oh, with this.
Wait, you got... Yeah,
Chip.
Amber brings up a good point. You gotta add 40 seconds.
Yeah, but it's still sub. I don't know if this is gonna work with that ghost ship being in the way. Oh, there we
There
go.
you go.
I'm going to mess you up.
Now, Guff will just finish out the run. Hopefully no hiccups. Yeah, Archie got a 159.41 on the Pride mod. Was he running against RTA?
I feel bad about. Where'd you get that? Piece of cake. Okay.
I got, I think, a 201. It's in the shark word, if you really are curious, but...
This is the greatest day of my life.
Thoughts on the Axie comment in chat, Nico? I mean, there's the response.
Use this one word to wind Axie up. Tall NHS workers hate this one simple trick.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty messed up, considering Axie's
Hey, you stupid cunt.
occupational background.
Axington 123. When let's go to the pub.
Please come back,
Pub?
I'm so lonely.
The pub. In fact, actually, no. All the chat's invited. Come to the pub.
The vibrations tickling my feet. So long, suckers. Vengeance will be mine. I'll tear you a new corn shoot. Did I just hit something? Another one? I'm confused. Let me check my underwear. Okay, that's a lawsuit. I smell toad!
Oh, Tells is back. This is an insane profile picture. I can't even see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe
Yeah,
Talzin saw
the-
the end.
Yeah, it's the t-shirt for me.
I don't know if they can still hear us, to be honest.
Can you-
Okay, they can. Hello, Aventrall.
Hello.
Hello.
And hello, Guff, as well.
Hello.
Congrats on Team Crisps for this one, I guess.
Crisps, crisps, crisps.
And Guff,
This run does not answer for me. All right, doesn't represent me. But I'll take it.
Okay.
Doesn't represent.
I'll be honest, I can say the exact same thing for my run.
Yeah.
This run made me so mad.
Yeah, we saw in chat you writing some.
It was after Curator when you wrote help.
Yeah, I just got cutscene skip and just did that just for a second. It's like I swear, there's just so many things in that run that I've like never done before. It's just so tilted.
Mhm.
Like I thought, like was I the I think I was mildly tilted over some of the traffic in like part one, but then I wasn't. It wasn't that bad until I got that limo. Like that
Yeah.
was just that was just bullshit. I'm gonna be real. So I just got him in the strap, and then it's like he was vertical, and it just immediately started to go sideways. I'm like, he's gonna reset, isn't he? And then he did. It's not really much I can do there, unfortunately. And then armored truck, it pushed a little bit too early and got into Delhi, and then it managed to get out immediately. And unfortunately, that kind of set me up for having kind of just bad coins for the rest of the run. Well, I will say, I don't know how I got that FMJ.
Yeah, it was good.
That was like one of the most clutch things I've ever done in this game, really. And then the bridge clip just did not want to cooperate. And then after the restart, I almost kind of fucked myself over with that traffic car being in front of the bridge. Somehow I managed to get it though.
Yeah, that ghost ship was. I think Nico brought up.
I think I did the clip like somewhat at an angle, like there's it really felt like that should not have worked, but it is what it is.
You also almost went over the other side of the bridge when you were backing up.
Yeah.
I had the witch room.
Yeah. But yeah, GG's to both runners. Guff, you're still an American hero in my eyes. Take this
Yeehaw.
one off. Yeah, yeehaw. Thank you both Aventrall and Guff for the race. Thank you, Nico, for joining me on the comms.
Thank you
Kitten
for joining
and
me
Croc.
on the comms. No, you.
And and of course, Towson for the restream. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and see you next time for the next race.
It's in like an hour and 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, in about an hour 20. We'll see you then.